Now, one special tool that you might want to use this dot product for is a vector projection. And this is a special tool which is useful in some very limited circumstances, in which we can take the direction of vector b, that's these b hats here, and we can combine it together with a using this formula to find what part of a points in the exact same direction as vector b. So it's used to do this very particular task, and this task is useful when you want to take a vector and split it into arbitrary components. So the question is, how do you do this? Well, if our goal is to calculate the left-hand side, this a subscript b hat, basically we just need to apply the operations that are present on the right-hand side. To do so, you'll notice that we need b hat here. Now, you can find b hat very quickly, because at the end of the day, vector b is equal to the magnitude of b multiplied by b with the little hat on top of it, right? Because b with the little hat on top of it is just its direction. So you can find b hat here simply by rearranging this equation. In other words, if you want to find b hat, you can take vector b and you can divide it by the magnitude of b. And that will give you b hat automatically. Works every single time. Now, if you take a look at this, we have vector b. To find the magnitude of vector b, we can just use the Pythagorean theorem. So what we'll have here is we'll have b squared is equal to 3 squared plus 4 squared. Again, I don't need to worry about the negative signs here. And what this will give me is the magnitude of b is equal to 5. To find b hat, all I need to do is I just need to take vector b, which is negative 3, comma negative 4, and divide it by 5. Now, when you divide something in brackets by a number, you need to divide both numbers inside by that number. So for vector b here, or for vector b hat here, negative 3 divided by 5 is negative 0.6, and 4 divided by 5 is 0.8. Once I have b hat determined here, what I can do is I can just plug things in. The very first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a dotted with b hat. So when we're dot producting a and b hat together, we're going to do x times x plus y times y. So we'll have 2 multiplied by negative 0.6 plus 3 multiplied by 0.8. This will give me a literal number once I multiply everything out. And then we're going to multiply this by b hat, which is our vector quantity. Negative 0.6 in the x and 0.8 in the y. Now, when you're evaluating this, just do them one at a time. I would start with the scalar or number parts. You can simply take 2, multiply it by negative 0.6 plus 3 times 0.8. If you do so, hopefully I've done it correctly, you'll get 1.2. And we're then going to multiply that by b hat, because b hat was outside the brackets and therefore is going to be done last. Now, just like with dividing, when you're multiplying a number by things that are in brackets, you're going to multiply both numbers by it. So 1.2 times negative 0.6 is negative 0.72, and 1.2 times 0.8 is 0.96. And what this will give you, once we're all said and done, is it will give you the part of vector A that points in a particular direction.